Welcome back to one of our 40th season shows. Today I'm going to show you an unusual rail fence design. A lot of your emails and written questions inquire about how to incorporate embroidery designs into a quilt. A lot of you now have the capability of doing embroidery designs, so I thought that's what we'd specialize in today. And the name of this quilt is The Other Side of the Fence. It's a rail fence design, and so we have the traditional rail, but on the vertical blocks, I have incorporated in some of them, some embroidery designs. So let's take a look, first of all, how we're going to choose our fabrics. It starts with your embroidery design. So you pick a design that you want to do and stitch it out. And here I have an embroidery design. And with the colors and the thread colors that you've used and the background colors, that helps you select the fabrics that you're going to put into your quilt. So let's take a look at the ones that I selected. For my rail fence, I have 5 different fabrics, and I've already sewn these together in strips. Then we need to finish up our embroidery block, and so I've chosen this fabric right here with the stars in it. I have one other fabric in the body of the quilt, and that's this particular one that brought out some of these colors. And then I've gone to the black for the outside border. So let's take a look at how we're going to do that. First of all, we'll do the traditional rail fence design. And for that one, as I said, I had 5 strips of fabric. Now, this is a little bit different because they're not all the same width. The top and bottom strips in my block are cut 3 inches. The 3 intermediate strips here are cut 2 inches. So that gives us a little variety in the size. And I've already sewn this together, and our next step is to press this. Let's just move these out of the way. We're going to press it. We want all of the seam allowances going in the same direction. And if you've been with me on previous shows, you know we use a dry iron and we press from the right side always. I've noticed, especially in a design like the rail fence, if you press from the wrong side, you get little pleats here where the fabric just doesn't open up as fully as it should, and that changes the size of your block, so we don't want that to happen. So the way I would press this is to just place it down this way, put my iron on the bottom strip, and hold the other strips up and roll. And just go across once. And let's take a look at how the seam allowances go. They'll all lay flat, going in the direction you want. Now, after we have our strips pressed, we want to cut them. So first of all, I'm going to straighten the edge, and I do that by just placing one of the lines on the ruler on one of the seam lines. Check a couple of the seam lines to make sure that they're straight. There we go. And we'll cut. Now what we want to do is to cut this into squares. You can do that a couple of different ways. You can measure your block. That's probably one of the easiest ways to do. And this comes to 10.5 inches. So that means I would come across here at 10.5 inches and cut my strip. Okay. Another way that you can do it, it depends on how you like to work, is you can fold this because we do want it to be a perfect square, and then cut. And after we have our pieces cut, they look like this. They're perfect squares. Let's just test that. If you go corner to corner, and it meets here at the corners, then you know you have a perfect square. So these will be our horizontal blocks and some of our vertical blocks. Now we want to incorporate our embroidery into a block, but it has to be the same finish size as these blocks. So let's set about to do that. I'm going to take our design, and I want to first fussy cut it. So I'm going to use a hexagon shape, and I want these to be a 6-inch finished, which is the opening here. And I want to visually center my design, but we can't rotary cut inside a shape. So we'll take the next size and put it in, remove this without moving our fabric, and now we can rotary cut and just go past it a little bit so that you're sure to cut right into those corners. We'll come here. And here we have our design that's cut. Here I have one that I cut before with the polar bears on it. And now what we want to do is square this up. And to square it up, this is what we want to wind up with. We have our black fabric with the stars on each corner. Well, how are we going to cut that fabric? Well, I'll give you a tip so you can make them any size you want. This is 6 inches. I know that because I used the 6-inch hexagon to cut it. So half of that is how much? 3 inches. All right, so 3 inches would bring my corner square down exactly to the point here. But we want to give ourselves some leeway. So I'm going to cut a strip 3.5 inches wide to cut those corners. And here I have my piece, and these are the corners. We're going to cut them slightly larger than we need so that we can have room to trim them off. I'm going to take my hexagon shape again. We'll put it right here, and there. Line it up right here. See the halfway line here? I'm going to line that up with one edge of my piece to cut the angle that I need. Now I've given myself about closer to a 1/2 inch here at the top. And so to cut the next piece, I'm going to just line my ruler up here and make sure that the line here comes right at this point at 1/2 inch. That's going to make the allowance for our seams. And we'll just continue to cut this. I have folded my fabric in half, so each time I cut, I'm cutting 2. That's pretty important because we'll take our piece and lay these on here. We have a piece here and here. Okay, now we have to sew this. What's the critical part where they have to line up? That's at the top and at the bottom. And I'm going to sew my top pieces on first. And I'll just fold this right sides together, and we'll do a needle match. If you've been with the show, you know what that means. We'll start stitching right here. So the top corners go on first. So let's stitch that. It'll peek through there, and I just need to line it up again. No need for pins. Right at 1/4 inch. This is one of those things that you can eyeball, or you can use the needle. Where the needle comes down at 1/4 inch is where they intersect. And don't worry about what happens at the end of this sewing. The corner piece will just stick right over. I'm going to cut my thread, and when we open this piece up, and we'll press it before we go on, but I want to get my other pieces on first, the top is completely straight, and that's what we want. And this piece will go on over here, And again, it offsets by 1/4 of an inch at the top, and we don't worry about at the end. That's where that little extra fabric is, and we will just trim that off when we're finished. Okay, after you get the top corners on your pieces, then you need to go over and press. And we'll press these away from our embroidery design. Press them from the right side. Just one press, don't overpress. And now we're ready to add the bottom pieces. So let's just line it up. Okay, it doesn't matter which one you do first. Just the 2 tops go first, then the 2 bottoms. And we'll sew this piece. Again, it will overlap by the 1/4 of an inch. And when you come to the end of this, just keep sewing in a straight line. And I think you can see that when I take it out from under. Right here, I've just continued sewing. And we'll put our other corner on. It goes right here. So sometimes when you're sewing, the corner is on the bottom and sometimes it's on the top. And that's okay. Okay, now I have to make sure it lines up here. And just hold that underneath piece there and sew right off. Now we're ready to press again. And we'll just press and press this piece. And you can see how they line up perfectly along the top. We didn't worry about this because now what we're going to do is take our ruler and place a line at the top or at the bottom and also 1/4 of an inch past our point right here. So this is some extra that we'll take off. I always like to add that little extra on there. Easier to take it off than it is to put it back on. And then we'll turn this and do the same thing, 1/4 of an inch beyond. Keep it nice and straight. Get those pieces out of the way. And here we have this piece. Now, it still isn't the size we need. So what we're going to do is to take wider strips. Let's see, we have them. Here we go. If you look at the block, here's a finished block. We have this piece cut 3 inches at the top and the bottom. Oh, I think I said that right. It's 2.5 inches. Okay. We just need a piece here and a piece here. And let's just go ahead and sew those. And you can measure those and sew them exactly, but I found with a block this small that it's just as easy to just sew a piece that's a little larger instead of cutting exactly. So let's press this, or sew this, excuse me. Not quite ready for the pressing yet. And just keep our edges lined up. And add our piece on the other side. Make sure the right side's together. And now we're ready to press these. The rule I like to follow about pressing is you need to press before you cross that seam with another one. So you can do a whole bunch of blocks just like this and then go and press them all. And again, we press from the right side, which means we'll just let the iron open that up, one press across, one press, And now we're ready to trim that up. Put a line on the ruler right on the seam line and check it. And then cut. And we're almost finished with this block, not quite. Now we need to add side borders, and here's where the interesting concept comes in. These border strips are a little bit narrower. They're actually 2 inches. But let me just put these blocks here. Because this is what determines what fabric goes on which side. See, when we assemble it, it's going to be like this. And if you've done anything with the rail fence designs, you know that you want to continue the same fabric here, and then it would be here. And the same thing with the green. Those are our predominant colors, the ones on each end of these squares. The vertical block will be placed here. So now we need to determine which one of these pieces will go on. And I think you can see if you follow this rail fence that the next piece that needs to go on will be that fabric. And if you follow the rail here on this side of the block, we need to put this fabric. So let's go ahead and sew those to that block. Let's take this one first. Now, it's a good idea to sew with the block on the top, because right here, I don't know if you can see it, I have white thread there. Where the thread crosses is the point at the side of that block, and we need to come right there. So if we sew with a new strip underneath and the block on top, then that will allow us to see. And sometimes it's just one stitch to the left or right of that 1/4 inch, and it's more important that it match than it is that you stick to that 1/4 inch. And it won't be any more than that, you know, just one thread really. So I'll just start stitching these together. Hold my seam allowances down the way I press them. And when I come close to here, I can see that I'm lining up. Get that seam allowance down. And I want to go right through that intersection. That anytime you're matching a point like that, it's a good idea to do it that way. And let's just take a look at that point. Now we'll do the other side. And again, we want to sew with the block on top so we can see that point. Okay. Let's just line that up. And slow down as you come to the point. And you can usually tell when you get close to it if you're going to have to shift over just a little bit. And I think I should have. We'll just take a look at it and see. Right here. Well, that looks pretty good. And sometimes, I just want to show you this as a tip. If you're out here and you really want to be just on the point, and I think I will fix that, you don't need to rip your stitches out. What you need is just a little bit deeper seam allowance so it comes here. So I can go back in and just before I get to that point, start stitching on my stitching line and just come in. And it's only like one stitch over, but it'll make a difference in how your quilt looks. Let's take a look at it now. There we go, that's what I wanted. So now let's go over and press this. And again, we press from the right side and just go once over it, don't overpress. And now we'll trim it and our block should be ready. Again, line up the lines on the ruler with the seam lines or with the bottom and the top to keep it square. Here we go. And we'll trim the other side. There we go. Okay, now we have to think about putting our quilt together. And let's make sure that our rail fence is going the right way. Now when we go to put it together, we have to join these blocks to this. There is no matching except for the top and the bottom. So we'll just stitch that, and let me just stitch this. One thing I wanted to point out to you, sometimes your seam allowances are not the same as mine, or whoever, you know, is writing instructions. So what you need to do is to measure these and make sure they come out exactly. Now mine do, but if they didn't, let's say this block is a little bit smaller, or let's go to larger because I know it'll be large enough, a little bit larger, then what we need to do is to cut it down to make this size. And when we go to sew it, you can see the seam allowances are going that way. Let's not work that hard. Turn it over and sew it this way so you're not fighting those seam allowances. And let's just press this or sew it. Always helps to sew before you press. And we don't want to stretch the fabric. You let the machine move it, because I knew by checking it ahead of time that my blocks matched up. And you can make this quilt as big as you want to by just making more blocks, but I did want to show you about the pressing. Let's just put this back and where it would be. You always want to press where you have the less bulk, if possible. And we have a lot of seams here, so I'm going to press toward the green. And we'll put it here and press from the right side. And that's the way you would put your whole quilt together, just alternating the horizontal with the vertical pieces where we've incorporated an embroidery design. Now, some of you are not into the embroidery. Well, think about the things that you could insert there. I have another quilt here where I've just taken fabric pieces. Right here, this is all made from flannel. And let me just show you the fabrics I picked out for this. Now this will look like I've been fussy cutting, believe me. But Lori made this quilt for me. And look, you can see the fussy cutting we've already done. And we did it exactly the same way. Here we've got a block here that I can still do. So we'll take our hexagon, the same size as the embroidery. We want to center it inside the 6-inch. Now right here you can see some lines of different color where the border was. You know, we found that didn't matter at all. It just sort of incorporates into the design. So we'll replace this, we'll cut our shape, and that's how the fussy cutting was done if you don't want to use embroidery and you just want to use fabric. Okay, let's take a look at the fabrics that Lori chose for her quilt. As I said, they're all flannels, and she just found she really loves working with these flannel pieces. But we'll just open it up a little bit, and again, the horizontal blocks, and we have our rail. The horizontal blocks are pieced. Some of the vertical blocks are pieced, or are done with a fussy cut. You can do all of the vertical blocks or just some, as we've done. But the important thing is to get your rail to continue. But aren't these really neat fabrics? We just picked out the colors that were in our fussy cut and used them. And then around each one of these blocks, we chose this fabric. So the whole thing just is made of flannel, and whether you use it with your fabric designs or whether you incorporate your embroidery designs, you'll really have a neat looking quilt. And it's fast and it's fun, and it's easy to do. So I hope you'll get out your embroidery or get out your fabric prints and try a design like this, because I know you'll really be happy with it. And then, you know, we add a border. Here I've added 2 borders, and our quilt is ready to be quilted. Be sure and join me on my next show when I'll bring you some more quilting ideas.
For information on today's main demonstration, call 1-800-248-KAYE. That's 1-800-248-5293. Or write to us at Kaye's Quilting Friends, Post Office Box 456, West Branch, Michigan, 48661. Please remember to specify the program number. Kaye's Quilting Friends is brought to you in part by Janome America, Clover Needlecraft, OttLite Technology, and Lazy Girl Designs. Our thanks for joining us for this edition of Kaye's Quilting Friends. We hope the ideas shared with you in this program will make your quilting more enjoyable. Please join us again on the next Kaye's Quilting Friends.